Sila had no one. She had been suffering alone for far too long, wandering the streets in search of food. But one day she made a terrible mistake. She stepped into a cruel wire trap. The harder she fought to free herself, the tighter it dug into her leg, cutting deeper and deeper. Somehow she managed to escape, but the damage was already done. She limped through the streets, her body weak from hunger, her wound worsening with every step. People saw her, but no one stopped, until one kind soul did. Help was called, and she was finally on her way to safety. But trust was something she had lost long ago. Terrified and unsure, she kept her distance, not knowing that the hands reaching out to her only wanted to help. At the clinic, the full extent of her suffering became clear. The wire had sliced straight to the bone. An infection had already set in. Her body was shutting down, anemic, malnourished, and battling a blood parasite. The pain she had been living with was unimaginable. But Sila's heartbreak didn't start that day. Neighbors shared the truth of her past. She had once been someone's dog. 2 years ago, her owners moved away and left her behind. She stayed, waiting on the balcony of a locked house, hoping they would return. She had been pregnant before. Just weeks before she was found, she had a puppy by her side. Now, there was no sign of the little one. At the clinic, she was sedated, so the wire could be carefully removed. Pain relief and antibiotics were given, and her frail body was stabilized. But healing wasn't just about her body. Her heart had been shattered too. She spent nearly 2 weeks at the vet before she was finally strong enough to leave. Her new space was quiet, a place where she could heal at her own pace. At first, she stayed in the corner, watching from a distance. But slowly, little changes started to show. She accepted food from a gentle hand. She let someone sit nearby. She began to understand that she was safe. Now she has the freedom to explore a secure space with the other dogs. She's still cautious, still learning to trust, but she's no longer suffering in silence. For the first time in years, she has comfort, kindness, and the promise of a life where she will never be abandoned again. Sila's journey is not over, but she is no longer alone. She is safe, she is loved, and she will never be forgotten.